Looking back on it now, why are you still here working in Hollywood?
Because I'm crazy. Because I love to make movies more than anything else, and I still think I'm gonna keep doing that because that's what I like, and I don't know what else to do. Period.
What are the stories you want to still tell? What do you want to be involved in?
Things that create a universe, usually. I'm always interested in that. A movie that creates a universe, a world that we create, that's something that I'm interested in. And things that comment on what's going on, or reinvent genres or subgenres, things that disturb people. I like to make edgy movies. I know that maybe because I'm a woman or something, I don't know what people expect of me. I know back in Romania I was more like, okay, maybe you're a woman, you're gonna be making movies for kids or sappy dramas or something. Well, I'm not interested in that. I've never been interested in that. I love to make edgy movies that disturb people on some level and get them out of their comfort zone, and that's what I like to do.
Where does that come from?
Because I'm different and weird, and whatever people expect of me, I'm not, I think. And I just think that movies are great to entertain people, and it's a great way to escape. I do that too. But also I think it's a way for people to bring interesting observations and start conversations as well. So I like to probably start a conversation by disturbing and get people going and talking about it. But not just to shock just for the sake of shocking, but just to create a conversation about, we'll see.
Was there a point where you had to come to terms with the fact that you didn't want to do sappy love stories or kids movies, where you embraced the fact that, okay, I'm weird and I'm okay with that?
I've always been like that. Yeah, I always had an independent spirit, and I don't want to let people to tell me what to do or when to, allow me to make a movie or whatever. I just go and do it, and that's how I am. So I don't think me and Brad, we react well to people telling us what to do. So that's kind of how we are, and we're just gonna do things the way we do things, yeah. And I've always been like this, so.
Since you like to, sort of stir the pot with conversation, it sounds like there has to be a point to why you're disturbing someone. Mm-hmm. It's not just for shock value. Mm-hmm. Have people commented after screenings and been fascinated by it?
Yeah, absolutely. If we have a screening, or if we can do that, we can attend a festival and they have a Q&A. People always come and ask questions, and it's always a conversation. Sometimes, we kind of have to go because they have to close the screening room, or, our time expired. But yeah, people, are always interested in finding out more and why, and what's the reason behind something. And that's, I think we should discuss that and talk about it. We're not just making something shocking just for the, like I said, just for the shock value. Everything has a meaning and something behind it. And it's interesting to get people's opinion or take about things too. Like you make a shocking segment for an anthology, but what do they find shocking in that, and see what they think. And sometimes what they think is not what necessarily you thought when you wrote it or produced it or whatever, but it's interesting to take their opinion in consideration and see what they got out of that. That's, for us, it's one of the most fun you can have, by talking to people and get people's reactions and see what they thought and what their take on it is, because it can be something kind of lives with you when you leave the screening room, kind of stays with you, and something you think about. And I don't know, it's for us, it's not just making movies for the sake of movies. You do, like I said, always think of an audience, and it's nice to be able to interact and get their take on it.
What was some of the feedback you received recently?
You know, for us with the anthologies especially, it's interesting to see what people's favorite segments are and why. And it's always different. Some people like one segment, some people don't like that segment at all. So, you know, it's kind of like something new for us, and we're just, because we're the executive producers also, we're very interested in everybody's opinion and their take, and it's something new for us because, you know, each segment is directed by a different filmmaker. So we are kind of also trying to be very how can I say this? You know, the filmmakers, sometimes they get feedback as well. You know, they read the reviews and some they get upset that somebody didn't like their segment. So we're a bit kind of like their parents or psychologists. And we're like, well, it's okay. They didn't like it, but this review liked it. And, you know, it's not about that. It's about you expressing what you wanted to express. We're always here to support that. So it's something new for us this time around because we kind of also have to deal with filmmakers, and you know, artists are sensitive, we understand that, and we're kind of trying to be more mature about it as well.